This is about the driving license. Most of us, we have jobs. Sometimes we need to the asylum service department in Cyprus. First of all, to the Department of Social Benefit, or called Social Welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys all doing? This is Don Loco Show. This video is about the migrant situation in Cyprus. Before you run into my channel and start talking anything, you have to understand that I've been the #1 promoter of Cyprus tourism sector. But this video is not about tourism. It is about some things that most migrants from the street of Cyprus, they are crying, they are calling upon the Cyprus government to increase their chances in Cyprus so that they can contribute in the Cyprus community. But first of all, wait. I want to thank the Cyprus government for accommodating us. I want to thank some of the NGOs like the Caritas, the KISA that have been doing enormously well for most migrants to see that they have a good stay in Cyprus. I've not forgotten the labor department. I've not forgotten the welfare department. I have not forgotten the landlord and the landlady that have been accommodating most migrants in Cyprus, even the asylum service department. But I still think, and most migrants still think, that they need other opportunities, that if the Cyprus government can try to increase their chances in the Cyprus community, they can do better in some domain, which I will be elaborating as we follow. Guys, in case you are new on this channel, do me a favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video like this, you'll be definitely notified. To subscribe is free, sharing is free, but do me a favor, share it to any authority that you know in Cyprus that can help hear our cry, right? Let us go as I continue to elaborate some of this stuff. So the Department of Social Benefit, or called Social Welfare, we the migrant, a lot of us, sometimes we don't receive benefit. Sometimes we go to 3 months, 6 months, even a year without receiving even a dime from the government. We are pleading with you, please look into our situation. Try to solve our problems. Sometimes you see some of the things that are happening is because we don't receive benefit. Not that we don't like them, but we are pleading with you. Please, can you fasten our situation? Can you look into our situation? What is happening? We are calling upon you to look into our cases and make sure we have our benefit. Some people go more. We have some people that sometimes that have been more than 1 year, some months without receiving even a dime. They are not working, they have nothing to do, and the only hope is to receive their benefit from the government and the social welfare department. Don't send some of this benefit. We don't understand why, but we always hear stories up and down. Sometimes we have to go there every week to make sure we see into our cases. We are unable to see our social workers, but they keep on assuring that we are going to have our benefit. We are pleading with you. We are calling upon you to extend your hand of gratitude to make sure we receive some of these benefits so that they can help us. We are pleading the social welfare department. This message is also for you. Admin, this is also for you. Sometimes when we go to the hospital, we are unable to see doctors, or those that we meet, they keep on prolonging our date. When you come this week, they tell you come after 3 months, come after 6 months, whereas you are dying because of something. You are dying because of an illness that they're supposed to take care of. But the health department, either they become very slow or they keep on prolonging, or they will tell you one story to another. And this is commonly with the migrant citizen. We are calling upon you, please look into our situation so that we can also contribute to the Cyprus community. We don't only want to be consumers, we need to contribute. We have nothing, we have nowhere to go. We hope on Cyprus society and the government to make sure they help us. And this is our cry. We know you have been doing, but we call upon you to increase the speed of some of these things, mostly from the migrants community, from the state of Cyprus to the authority. Exploited in our job site. Some of us who happens to have jobs, we are being exploited. Sometimes we work more than 12, 13, 17 hours a day. We are paid literally. Sometimes we are not even paid. Anywhere we file in, we end up, nobody is listening to us. Please, we are calling upon the Department of Labor and the Cyprus government to look into this. Most migrants are being exploited when it comes to jobs. Most migrants are being taken advantage, whereas they are ready to work. But most companies take advantage over us because they think we don't have voices. They think we have nowhere to go. But we believe that the Cyprus government, the competent that they be, they can take action. Please, can you look into our situation? Check the laws that govern labor code. See how people are being maltreated in their job site. They are unable to speak because they believe nobody can take care. They go to one office to another. They go to individual to another. Yet nobody is listening, and we count on you. Please do us something. We think this is not too big, but we are calling upon you. We know international protection is not something we choose, but some condition force us to find ourselves here. But we cannot only sit back home and waiting for the benefit that sometimes we are not going to have it. But we choose to work. But yet most companies don't want to understand with us. They don't want to maintain the laws that have been passed. We are calling upon the Cyprus government, the Cyprus community, any authority that be, please do us a favor. Look into our cases. We are passing through a lot. Please, we hope on you and we count on you. Abuse. Yes, this is one of our cry to the Cyprus government, to the Cyprus community. Most of us have been sexually abused. When we want to go and look for jobs, or when we are asking for opportunities, people take advantage over us because we are foreigners. They take advantage over us because they think we have nothing to do, because they think we have nothing to say, because they think we have nobody to complain. At least believe me, I am just somebody who uses his mic and his voice to air out people's opinion from the street of Cyprus to the authorities that be. That sometimes when we go to ask for jobs, people will abuse us. People will call us all types of names, but we are not going to stand here and be naming and be giving some of the names. But you have to understand, we call upon you, please look into our situation. Can you try to put mechanism that some of these people, they have to be fined? Can you put some of the mechanisms so that some of these people, they have to be dealt with? Can you put some of the mechanisms so that we can also feel back home? International protection is not something we choose, but somehow we find ourselves in the Cyprus community. What else? We call upon you, the Cyprus government. We, the migrant from the state of Cyprus to the Cyprus government, we believe and we count upon you. We count on you that you are going to do something. Also, this about the driving license. Most of us, we have jobs. Sometimes we need where the bus will drop us. We will trek for more than 30 minutes or even an hour to get to our job site. Either we are late, and now that winter is coming, we will be unable to get there. Please, we also have families that we need to go around with our families. How do you expect us to be moving around going into buses with kids? Please, we are calling upon you, those that are responsible for the driving license, please do us a favor. Try to make relax on these laws for the driving license so that most of us we can have driving license, so that we can go to our jobs on time. We are not going to be sanctioned, so that we can also contribute into the Cyprus economy. We can also help to contribute into the Cyprus community. We are pleading upon you, please do us a favor from the department that is responsible for the driving license to make sure we have driving license so that we can buy cars. We are all human. We are pleading with you. We have no other way to go. We hope on you. We count on the Cyprus government. We count on the Cyprus community. We call upon you. Please do something. This is also a cry from a migrant community to the asylum service department in Cyprus. First of all, we want to appreciate you guys for the job well done. You have been doing a very marvelous job. But we still think that there are some loopholes that we are calling upon you to try to see into it. Most of us, sometimes decisions are being given months without us knowing, and we don't know until we are being called somewhere and we are told our decision has been given long time ago without us knowing. Some of us, sometimes we believe we are supposed to have a positive decision, but whereas we don't know what is happening, we all receive negative decision. Most of us, we understand where we are coming from, that we are supposed to be integrated into the Cyprus international system, but whereas we are being rejected, we are asking, if you reject us with the condition we left back home, we never choose to leave our country, but something push us. If you are rejecting us now, where do you expect us to go? What do you expect us to do? We are calling upon the Asylum Service Department, please look into our cases very well. Try to cross-check and give us opportunities, because we think we never choose to be here. Sometimes we want to go further into our decision, we don't hear anything. Sometimes before you appeal, they'll say, no, you have been rejected. We are pleading with you. We hope on Cyprus. It is our only hope. The system, the government, and the opportunity, the Cyprus communities that have been helping us. We want to thank you for the job well done. We want to once again thank some of the NGOs like the Caritas, some of the NGOs like the Mihob, some of the NGOs like the Kisa, most of the landlords, the landladies that have been accommodating us in Cyprus. We call upon the Asylum Service Department. We want to say thank you. The Labor Department, we want to say thank you for the job well done. Try to look into our cases also. We are not forgetting the Health Department. Please, I am somebody, a social media influencer who relay people's voices from the street of Cyprus to the authorities that be, with my voice and with my mic, with the camera. I believe something better will come out of this. We hope on Cyprus. We have no other way to go. We have no other place to go than to call upon you guys. Thank you very much, Cyprus. Stay blessed.